I just broke my own Minecraft server with a compass. Let's take a few steps back to the beginning. As the start of servers tend to go, SC4 began with chaos and technical difficulties. The second people spawned in, they immediately began critting each other out, and I may have also participated. As for technical difficulties, yeah, the server got deleted on accident, so people had to get all of their stuff a second time. Oops. Issues aside, the server got off to a pretty good start. I adventured with Notch to look for new structures I added to the game. Yeah, we didn't find any, so I'm not entirely sure why I felt the need to put that in the video. Anyway. Next thing on my list was some basic gear, so I went for a quick mining session. And while mining, I also witnessed some interesting conversations.
If you forget about up-dogs, you can have the sticks. I'll watch it while eating you.
I was pretty proud of all the new stuff I got. I mean, look at how cool. Look at, it's iron. It's so cool. It's not leather. It's iron. And wow. And then I deleted the server a second time. Oops. That's my game. That's my bad, guys. I'm sorry. Guys, we can talk about this, right? It was just an honest mistake, and I was just trying to change the operating system the server had so we could have better mods, and wait. Third time's a charm, baby, let's go. For real this time, I went adventuring with Breadbreaker to look for a faraway place to build an impenetrable fortress. We soon realized that horse travel is absolutely terrible, so we left our horses behind and decided to travel on foot. You're stuck in the horse pen, and now you're a horse. You're in the horse pen because you're a horse. You're a horse because. Guess you just have to be there forever because you're a horse.
Hey. I hate you.
The location of the base had to remain confidential, and I wanted to show you how far we traveled, but I can't, so let's just say it was around 5,000 blocks for one singular mountain. That was fun. Next thing I did was go for my 4th mining session with Red Harsh, whose skin gives me nightmares. I wanted to share this clip with you because it's pretty hilarious. It's like looking in the mirror. It's like looking in the mirror.
It's like looking in the mirror.
It's like looking in the mirror. I mined some diamonds, put the villager man back in his place, and things were looking pretty good. Let's pause for a second. If you've been paying attention, you will have noticed that I have a compass in my inventory. I decided to craft one just for funsies so I didn't get lost while I was caving. When I held it in my hand and right-clicked, something really strange happened. What the heck? It was at this moment I knew I had stumbled upon something that would change the story of this server. Something that would later become more of a problem than I had ever imagined. Would future Alexander use his newfound power for evil? Would he wage war on the server, force players to bow before him? Would he lay waste to the civilizations of this world, bring tyranny and destruction down upon the heads of unsuspecting innocents? Should I use his power to elevate myself to the level of a living god? That got a little bit dramatic. just a little bit. Just a little bit. No. Future Alexander would not do any of those things. You know what he would use the compass for, though? To build a base. Why did I even make such a big deal out of it if I was just going to use it to... You know what? It's fine. Back to the video. And with that, it was time to start my first base. After some planning and a lot of resource gathering, I was ready. And by the way, before we jump into this time-lapse, I want to tell you that some longtime viewers may recognize the inspiration for this build from something I've made before. It's in one of my videos, and if you can guess it, you gotta subscribe, because that means you've been a viewer for a long time, and it really does help me out. So, yeah, without further ado, let's jump into this time-lapse and give yourself a free ice cream if you guess what the inspiration was before I tell you. Badlion replay mod kept crashing, so I didn't get to finish the time-lapse, but here is the final product. I think it turned out really well. And to answer the question I asked earlier about the inspiration for this, do you remember back in Season 1, in that one video that I posted, and then didn't make an episode 2? It's besides the point. Remember that one base I made that was the giant pencil and pen, and they were right next to each other? Well, yeah, I used those as inspiration for this base, and there are 2 large towers, and then there's a little third one. And I think this just shows how much I've improved as a builder since that, and I'm honestly really proud of this. All right, so this is the crib. We're gonna take a quick tour. So if you'll just follow me right through the front door here, I will open it for you because I am just such a gentleman. Oh, this neighbor wanted to come in, but he cannot. He wants to look through my medicine cabinets. Okay, come on in. Don't get hit by the door. That's not good. All right, let's just take a look. This is the utilities room. This is my storage room. I have lots of stuff in here. It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, now let's go upstairs, and we have a mostly empty room. I just didn't know what to do with it, so yep, moving swiftly on. There's supposed to be a floor there, but there's not, and here's another empty room up on the roof, but you can watch your neighbors and be creepy, and make sure they're not trying to steal the medicine from your medicine cabinet. Alright, let's head back down, and I will show you the bridge. Okay, so right this way is the bridge. It connects the 2 towers, and in the second tower here, there is absolutely nothing. I do have this pretty cool camel, and the walls are made of mud. I don't know. Anyway, moving on, we're gonna go in this little hobbit hole. This is yet another empty room that I don't know what to do with. Isn't it so cool? Okay, anyway, let's go down here. And this is the, oh, you're in the floor. This is the villager trading hall. I have all kinds of villagers with different trades, like over here the farmers, and over here is the grindstone people. Yeah, pretty cool. And then I have this giant crystal in the middle that gives me powers. Let's not pay attention to that. Okay, so yes, there are a few more empty rooms than there probably should be, but listen, I'm not gonna do the back and the interior in one episode, okay? My mental health would suffer. I finished the outside, that's enough for me. It should be enough for you too, okay? Because I can't do this. I can't do all of this. It's just, Okay, well, moving on. You know how I showed you that villager trading hall? Do you know how long it took to get one villager? How long would a reasonable amount of time be if you wanted to get one villager in your basement? You would say, I don't know, 20 minutes? That maybe if you're being really slow about it, 30? No, it took 2 hours. And I have a replay. I started filming just because it took so long. I'm going to show it to you. It's absolutely hilarious. I really don't like villagers. Also, in the new snapshot, they changed them and they're bad now. I just gave up and killed him. And I'm not sorry. I was then paid by Red Harsh to remove some floating islands nearby us, so I went to work on that. You know what I got in exchange? A wooden axe. I probably should have asked what he was gonna give me before I did the job. You know what? It's fine. I'll take the wooden axe. Turns out, the whole thing was actually a diversion. 2 of the people on the server weren't exactly happy about my use of the compass. They told me it was witchcraft, so they tried to kill me. I fought a good fight and just barely escaped death using the compass. I then knew that I had to watch my back, because they would come for me again, soon. In episode 2. See you later, woo! The video's done, I can stop editing now. Bye.